The Prehistoric event is out, and here is everything you need to know about this big update. We have a bunch of new crops, and one of them is actually better than Candy Blossom that we will talk later in this video. Along with that, dinosaurs have invaded this update, as we have seen in the leaks that have been circulating on YouTube, and a new event in the Prehistoric update has been added with a unique new mechanism and event rewards that you can't miss. So what should you keep in mind about this update? And what do you need to prepare to receive the extremely valuable rewards in this event? This video will answer all those questions, so don't take your eyes off it. While I was tiredly waiting for this event to be updated today, I noticed that the server was shut down a lot. That confused me a lot, so with my innate detective skills and the eagerness for this update, I've found the official leaks for this update. As you already know, this update will feature an event area appearing at this point, right? Very similar to what we saw in the leaks a few weeks ago. But this time we have two locations to host events for this update. I will go into detail about both of these event locations, so please pay close attention to this. First, we have the Prehistoric quest, which will be the main part for this event. Talk to the lady. She will open up the main task board for this event for you. In this event, you will have to collect these things in order to complete this event. And there are 7 milestones to reach in order to receive rewards, so I'm sure it will be very difficult and time-consuming to complete this event. At the first milestone of the event, we can receive this thing. I'm not sure what it is, but one thing I'm sure of is that it's not a crop. It looks like some kind of cosmetic that you can use to decorate your garden with. The same thing happens at the third milestone, where we will receive a camel statue, which is a cosmetic to decorate the garden. If you ignore these two things, this will be the interesting reward you should pay attention to. You all know what this symbol means, right? Yes, that is our new event pack of this new update, which is known as the Ancient Seed Pack. This pack contains many valuable new crops from this event, but I will talk about it in detail later in the video. Let's get back to the main event of this update. When you complete these 6 milestones, you will receive 19 new seed packs, along with 3 mutation sprays that look very similar to shock mutation sprays to me. And the final reward is a new type of crop that is extremely valuable, which we have been waiting for a long time. The one that Jandel promised it would be even better than Candy Blossom, the Bone Blossom. And the way to get these crops is definitely not easy. So wait for my next video, where I will reveal the details and all the methods so that everyone can get a Bone Blossom by your own. Please note that this will be a weekly prize event, which means that it will change once a week. So we will receive different prizes each week. So you better get ready, because every week there will be new rewards added, and you definitely don't want to miss out on them. Now, we will move on to the second part of this event, which also plays a very important role in this event. This will be the place where you grind to death if you want to get the coolest new dinosaur pets. With the information I have obtained from the person who leaked it, you will have to exchange the pets you previously obtained, except for dinosaurs. Basically, don't sell any of the pets you've previously unlocked, because according to what he said here, all pets from all previous Create eggs can be used as ingredients to create a new dinosaur. But keep in mind that the rarer the pet, the more likely it is to spawn a dinosaur. So it is certain that in this event, pets cannot be obtained normally as in previous events. Instead, we will have to use the pets we have obtained so far to exchange for new dinosaurs, or spend a little Robux to own it. But of course, it won't be cheap at all. What you need to pay attention to in this part of the event are the old pets that you have unlocked since you started playing the game. Prioritize slots to store pets with the highest rarity possible, and purchase additional slots to increase the pet storage capacity of your inventory for the purpose of storing more pets. These dinosaurs are very valuable and have many extremely interesting mechanisms that you definitely shouldn't miss. I will discuss the details of these dinosaur pets later in this video. So, what you need to keep in mind at this event is to complete all of these reward milestones at this lady's place to receive new seed packs and this Bone Blossom crops. All the crops in these new seed packs can help you complete your mission quickly, so grind them as much as possible and don't forget that they are very valuable. Next up is the second part of the event, which we can get a bunch of new dinosaurs with super cool abilities. Make sure you keep your blood kiwis or any pets that can help you reduce the waiting time for eggs, because you will need a lot of pets to be able to exchange for dinosaur eggs during this event. Expand as much storage space for pets in your inventory as possible, and that's what you need to keep in mind at this event. My sources are very reliable, so I can confirm that what I'm saying in this video about the event is legit. Now we will move on to the part that everyone has been eagerly awaiting for a long time, the Candy Blossom's new rival, Bone Blossom. This is definitely the thing that anyone who plays Grow a Garden would want, the crop that is better than Candy Blossom that Jandel promised to us. With such a valuable crops, we cannot obtain it in the usual way, such as buying it with shekels or opening a new seed pack and getting it. Instead, we need to complete this prehistoric event in order to exchange it. We all know that what makes Candy Blossom special and extremely valuable is that it can be multi-harvested. So I can be sure of one thing here, that Bone Blossom will also have the multi-harvest ability like Candy Blossom. The value of Candy Blossom trees is around 90,000 to 100,000 shekels. So the value of Bone Blossom trees will certainly be higher than that of Candy Blossom trees. That's all the information I have about Bone Blossom at the moment. Now let's take a look at the new crops that will appear in this update. We got the new seed packs called the Ancient Seed Packs, and here are the crops that will appear in these new seed packs. They are Bone Boo, Horned Dino Shroom, Firefly Tern, Paradise Petal, and Stone Bite. And here are images of the seeds of those crops. As I mentioned above, these trees will definitely help you a lot in this event so that you can get bone blossoms quickly. So be sure to collect and plant all of them, regardless of their value. Now, it's time to dig deeper into the most interesting part of this event. It's the dinosaurs. As I mentioned at the beginning, we may not be able to obtain these dinosaurs through normal means, but instead must exchange a certain number of points with the pets you have in order to obtain those dinosaurs. But before discussing these dinosaurs, there is a very special pet that I want to talk about first. That's the Firefly, the lightning bug. The interesting thing about this one is its ability. Firefly occasionally strikes a random nearby fruit with a small chance off turning it shocked. As we know from previous information, the shocked mutation was supposed to be completely removed from the game in the previous version, but because the previous update was so bad that the developers decided to keep it for a while longer. And with the appearance of these pets, it is almost certain that from this version onwards, we will no longer receive mutations shocked by the weather. Now let's take a look at the dinosaurs that will appear in this update, shall we? The first one is the pterodactyl, sky reptile. Its ability applies the wind-struck mutation to multiple nearby fruits and increases airtime. The player has an increased jump height. We all know that wind-stuck only increases the value of crops by x5, so it's not really anything special. Up next, we got Brontosaurus, the giant incubator. Pets hatched from eggs have higher base weight. This pet has a very interesting ability, which is that it can increase the size of other pets when they hatch from eggs. It's for people who want to grow a zoo in this game, because if you stack 8 of these, you have the ability to produce a giant pet, which looks pretty awesome, right? Next, we got Triceratops, the trihorn. Rams into random plants and advances their growth. Basically, you can grow crops to enormous sizes. It's quite similar to the mooncat, so I won't say much about this dinosaur. The next one is Stegosaurus, the prehistoric doubling. Small chance to duplicate harvested fruit and prehistoric harvester. Increased chance to duplicate harvested prehistoric type plant. Feel like an axolotl to me, but with prehistoric type plant. And finally, the dinosaur that is extremely good in this event. Welcome to our new divine pets, the T-Rex. I'm not sure if this pet belongs in the divine tier or the prismatic tier anymore, because what it can do really surpasses other divine pets. T-Rex, the apex predator, occasionally eats a random mutation from a fruit in your garden, then roars and applies that mutation to fruits in your garden. This is the craziest thing in this update. It can eat a certain mutation and then pass that mutation on to many crops around it. This is definitely the best pet so far, and with it, you can become a billionaire in no time. You guys should definitely hunt this one down at all costs. The way to obtaining these pets will certainly not be easy, so take note of the tips I mentioned above to receive the special pets from this update. Therefore, the new update will include many new features, such as new mutations, new gears, etc. And we will have to wait until it is updated to find out more. All of the above information has been compiled from highly reputable sources, so you can rest assured that everything in this video is legit. Get ready for this event because it will be a huge update for the game. That's enough for today's video. The purpose of this video is simply to provide you with the latest information about this update so that everyone is fully equipped to complete the event. Thank you all for watching my video, and I'll see you again in the next video.